First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler, and thank you very much for joining us. We are live streaming here at the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, so thanks for being part of the show. We cover a wide range of topics right now. We're going to be discussing a topic, though, that I think everybody in the Pacific Northwest is well aware of, and that is someday there's going to be a really big earthquake that's going to happen. Is it going to be in our lifetimes? Is it going to be tomorrow? That part's a little bit up in the air because you can't really predict it, but except for the fact that we do know a big one's going to happen, and even outside of that big one, we are certainly in a place where earthquakes happen. And on October 16th, there's an international day called International ShakeOut, which is encouraging people to prepare and practice for the event of an earthquake and the things that are associated with that. We're going to discuss that event and more. Joining us right now, we have Althea Rizzo from the Oregon Department of Emergency Management. Althea, thank you very much, for joining us here today to talk about this subject. And I think to start off, could you let us know, what is International ShakeOut Day?
Yeah, so this is a great opportunity for everyone in Oregon, or really across the world, to practice what they would do in case of emergency. And that would be to drop down to the floor, cover your head and neck, and get underneath cover and hold on. If you're holding on to a table, it's going to be moving around during an earthquake. So it's drop, cover, and hold on.
Drop, cover, and hold on. So those are the main steps. Like if I'm here in this room right now, we start feeling some significant shaking, say that comes through. Stop, drop, cover your head, and get under something?
Yeah, absolutely. We find that most injuries in the U.S. are from falling things, so we encourage people to practice what they would do in a case of an earthquake so that they don't have to think, all they have to do is react.
I would imagine that's especially in places where you're used to being, whether that's at home or your workplace or something along those lines, where your surroundings pretty well. Is it a good idea for people to just kind of map that out in their heads of what they would do at any given moment in that situation?
Yeah, situational awareness is great for all sorts of things. But, if you're at home, think about ahead of time where you might be able to duck under quickly, the kitchen counter, your desks, or, anything that can provide some cover. And if you're at work, diving underneath your desk or other places that you might be able to find a bit of refuge during the earthquake.
So thinking about where those would be, and for this day in particular, for people around this area, what can they expect to see or maybe encounter in association with ShakeOut Day?
So the ShakeOut Day is a self-initiated practice. And so it's always on the third Thursday, and then at the same time as the number of October and then the date. So they just practice then at that time, but if it's not a convenient time, then they can practice somewhere else. And we really encourage people to go to shakeout.org/Oregon and register so that we can count you. We're almost over 600,000 people registered as of today. So we're trying to beat Washington State. So I'm hoping the Oregonians come through.
All right, I love a good competition. So there you go. And I know we got a lot of people from Washington watching as well. So there we go. There's the challenge to see who can sign up the most people. If somebody is signed up, is this something where people can expect to get a notification on their phone that says, hey, the earthquake is happening now, or, just practice your drill now? Or is it more just pick a convenient time during the day to make sure that you do your practice?
It can be both. Some people are signed up for emergency alerts, and local counties or local jurisdictions might send out an alert. Or if you're not signed up for those things, you can also get just at the time, drop, cover, and hold on. And take pictures of yourself and then share with social media, because we want people to see other people doing it. People are more likely to do things if they see friends and other people doing it.
And is this really just something that, to get into that mind frame for it, and this is a great practice, what are some of the most important things that people should be thinking about when it comes to the potential for a big earthquake or whatever that natural disaster may be?
Preparedness, really. I can't stress strongly enough how important it will be to prepare. We know that this is going to impact the Pacific Northwest for a considerable amount of time after the event. And the more that you do ahead of time, the better you are going to be able to take care of your family, your friends, your neighbors after the event. So OEM has a program called Be 2 Weeks Ready. And this is an opportunity to learn how to do emergency plans and how to prepare food, how to do water, shelter, first aid, all sorts of things that you and your family can do together. Or if you're a little bit more adventurous, you can lead your neighborhood in this program.
Great. So that's someplace they can go to and learn about what they can be doing or what they should be doing to be prepared for that 2 week situation.
Yeah, and preparedness doesn't have to be big and expensive. It could be buying a few more cans of tuna or peanut butter when you go to the grocery store. We know that a lot of people are food insecure or housing insecure. So we really encourage people who have the means to do the preparedness so that when things happen, our resources can go to the people who most need it. And it's fun to get prepared. We had a great Rarity Fair this last weekend. Um, we're putting in a generator here at home, so there's a lot of things that you can do.
Yeah, a lot of things to think about and just be ready for in those disasters, and better to do it now than during the situation when you really need it. And I love that idea too, just as you mentioned, just buying an extra can of something at the store, stocking up, and going through that. Well, it sounds like some great resources there, and I appreciate your time joining us. But for everybody out there who wants to find out more about this and just preparedness in general, can we reiterate to them what are the best places for them to go?
So if they want to learn more about ShakeOut, they can go to shakeout.org/Oregon, or they can Google Be 2 Weeks Ready, and that will take them to our website where they can download the information. They can find ways that they can volunteer and share this information with their neighbors and their friends. And, all of us pulling in the same direction will get us there.
All right, Althea, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate your time. Oh, and there was our time. All right, it looks like something happened there. It might have cut out. That was maybe on my end. Well, Althea, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And for everybody watching too, this is Fox 12 Now. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12. And thank you to everybody for joining us here. A little bit of technical issues going on there right at the end of that interview, but it looks like we got most of our information out there to you before that happened. So thanks for being here. You might have noticed that my audio cut out there for a second. It is back now. But yeah, this is Fox 12 Now. We are live streaming here. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon with more. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for watching.